God, Ubisoft. Dust, you ready?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright. Ooh. That's gonna be really fucking silly.
Hi and hello. We're D2E, you're you. This is D2E3. Three. Ubisoft. Forward!
More like Ubisoft backward.
Am I right? Okay.
Oh my god, I'm
Tired. So, Ubisoft, each year I'm like, man, I dread this one the most. I don't like the way they present things. I think they're too long-winded. I think they over-explain every single game they present. And they're dry and all over the place. And guess what? They did it again!
Hey, how about that? Alright.
Two awkward hosts stand on a really nice stage. I actually liked the way their presentation looked.
Yeah.
Stand there, make horrible bad jokes, I guess.
Speaking of segues, let's talk about Rainbow Six.
There are a lot of groaners. Rainbow Six Extraction. What if Rainbow Six, but like Resident Evil with the movie Evolution you wrote? I like that.
Yeah, it's it doesn't seem like Tom Clancy anymore. I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know anything about that game. And we spent like I now have sat through like 20 minutes of footage from a game I will never play. I mean, if y'all are Rainbow Six fans, go for it. It looks fine.
They presented a trailer, and then they talked about it, and they presented another gameplay trailer, and then they talked about it, and then we transitioned. Gosh, man, that was Rocksmith.
Yeah.
Like, learn to play guitar.
Yeah.
Cool. Really heartfelt trailer.
Yes.
Like, from a big evil French company, I was like, this is a nice little trailer. It's cute. And then the guy talked about the community coming together, and we're all learning it together. And then he was like, hey, man, with Rocksmith Plus, you can give us money every single month through a subscription service. Huh? So, like, just burned all the goodwill, just in one gone.
Yeah, I really don't mind it so much in terms of stuff like learning software. I get why it's a subscription service, because you might have users that want to stop their subscription and then come back later once there's new stuff, or...
It's a small niche community, I'm sure, people who play the video game version of learning to play guitar. However, it's still scummy. Riders Republic! X Games, the game! Yeah, you could unrealistically snowboard and mountain bike and dirt bike and squirrel suit fly and jetpack and all this stuff. Woo, sponsored by Red Bull. It's fine.
I think you described it as like Dead on Arrival instantly.
It does feel that way, because they made a game called Steep, which it was an extreme snow sports.
I thought it was about tea.
Oh. And it just kind of came and went, and I feel like we're doing it again. Ubisoft makes a lot of games that just disappear. It's weird. I don't understand it. Yeah, exactly.
Starlink?
Did it look bad? No. Yeah, same Starlink. Yep. They take like a Pilot Wings kind of concept and just remove all charm and life out of it and just make a kind of generic yet fun action game.
Yeah, it's one of those things where there are no characters.
No.
There is no... You didn't see like one person's face throughout the entire thing. And although I kind of get why they did that, because it's like a big, massive multiplayer thing,
yes,
without any sense of character to draw in like an interpersonal kind of thing and get a person invested like instantly with some kind of icon or whatever, like it's like, look at the bikes, look at the tracks, and it's just, that's just stuff. And although we saw cool things happen on the stuff, that's it. That's all it was.
Rainbow Six Siege update. Another Rainbow Six. More Siege. Been out for a couple of years. Crossplay is coming in 2022. Like, that's a weird thing to be like, yes, we're going to allow Xbox players to play with PlayStation players when we figure it out in 6 months. Okay, Ubisoft. Oh, then we got Just Dancing.
You want to do the thing again? I'm just gonna play the clip from last time. I'm playing the clip from last time. So yeah, Nails, Hair, Hips, Heels, a song I've never heard. Okay, never played a Just Dance game. Probably never gonna play a Just Dance game. It's not for me. They're popular games, and I'm sure this one is fine, even though we didn't see one solitary second of the actual game. But I guess that doesn't matter. I think everybody by this point knows what a Just Dance game looks like and sounds like.
Yeah.
It's just what songs and what celebs are backing it right.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla continues.
Yep.
And we continue.
Yep, they're going to Muspelheim. Okay, bye.
Ubisoft's television department, they had the Mythic Quest, the Apple Plus show, Season 2. Okay.
Yep.
And then, did you know Ubisoft made One Night Werewolf?
Yes.
And they invented that genre, and now are making a movie based off their popular video game.
Yeah.
You're trying to make me scream.
A running theme in our D2E3 coverage is the Gen Anger meter. And this live action movie, what was like 4 out of 5 Gen Angers? Like,
Yeah. It's just like, it's based on this thing. It's just like, oh, you mean like every piece of werewolf media that's ever existed? Because, like, that's kind of the point of werewolves, is that they're only monsters sometimes, and you got to figure out who's the monster while they're not a monster.
It's who done it with teeth.
It's just, it's werewolf comedy. Fine. Okay, sure. I have no strong opinions about it. It just seems kind of derivative.
I know someone who had strong opinions about it.
Yeah.
Far Cry 6 looks good.
That had good trailers.
Again, they talked about it for a while, but I don't really have much to add. Like, it's a good game. Probably be fine.
Yep.
It is like 8.2 out of 10. The series, like, that is Far Cry. What we got next? Ooh.
So this one, I'm gonna confess. So when I saw that we were watching an Ubisoft conference and it was like toward the end, it's like, oh, we got a really special treat for you. And then I saw a shot of space. Just space, and then a spacecraft like slowly gliding into frame.
Oh, it looks so pretty.
And I was really, really
Graphics
excited.
are way too good for a Switch. What is it?
And it was Mario Rabbids.
Yeah!
It's just the worst kind of bait and switch for me. Now,
Best kind of bait and switch for me.
Yeah.
I loved Mario and Rabbids, and I am so excited to have a better excuse to replay the first game and buy this one day one in early 2020, 2020.
Whatever next year is called.
Yeah.
Just
Man, I know. The Andrew has failed.
yeah.
It looks so fucking good.
It looks really good. I'm excited for it.
David Solange was really charming and cool, and the other guy seemed nice, and they talked about it. They're so excited, and they had the guns, and trailer looked really good. Rabbit Rosalina is fucking cool.
That was pretty great.
Where I dropped the most F-bombs. I get super excited for like a dumb Mario game, but
Yeah.
I don't know why Mario's piloting a spaceship. Like Mario Star Trek, I'm in. Let's go. But gosh, the gameplay looked awesome. So, Metal Slug Tactics, Mario Rabbids, that is now my 1-2 top 5 E3 games. Has 2 games in it.
Okay.
And then a bunch of blank spaces.
All right.
Maybe one of the indie games. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see
But
how
right
it
now,
is. Announce
2
those
games.
2.
And then they went to Beyond Good and Evil 2. They started again with a sci-fi game that looked really pretty. There was a jungle.
Mm.
And what happened?
And then it was Avatar. Avatar is a good movie.
Yeah.
That's the entirety of my opinions about
You
Avatar.
and I saw it in like IMAX Super 3D,
Yeah.
and the fucking butterflies were flying around our head, and it looked awesome.
Yeah.
And we found the Unobtainium, and like that's it. And I have not like re-experienced the Avatar franchise since.
Yeah.
And they're apparently making more movies, and Ubisoft's doing a crazy pretty game, but
It looks neat. It looks really pretty, and I kind of like the way they showed off the Na'vi on their weird fantasy horses and flying around on the big bird things. I'm like, oh, that's really neat. That's cool. It was also like the previous game. It was also not Beyond Good and Evil 2.
it was not.
So I was a little bit sad about that.
Yes.
Other than that, looks fine. I'd like to see what the gameplay looks like.
It's funny, like Ubisoft had a longer show than our last one we did, but that video is going to come out longer because we were more interested in more games. Ubisoft as a conference is very dry. Just, God, I don't want to beat the dead horse, but God, Ubisoft, just be better.
Andrew, can you tell us a bit more about the Ubisoft conference?
Well, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for our fans, and we thank you very much for being fans of us. You're fans, and without our fans and our passionate community, that we couldn't do what we do.